Hi guys, I'm back today to do this look for you. I saw a picture of Elizabeth Taylor online and it was kind of like a pinup look, but not with the typical really red lips and the winged eye. Her look was more of a soft romantic look with pink lips and a really pink cheek. And I made the eyebrows really strong. Her eyebrows were really strong and thick in this picture. So this is what I decided to do for you guys today. So if you're interested in seeing it, keep watching. Okay guys, so I've already begun. I started with soft ochre paint pot. Over that I put some Brulee from MAC, that off-white flesh tone matte color. And what I'm going to do now is take a little bit of this brown from my Naked palette. It's actually called Naked. I'm going to use a flat brush. I'm just going to put the tip of the brush into the brown, and I'm going to run it above my crease. Now I just want you guys to keep in mind that I do these makeup tutorials for people who have deep set eyes. So if you're watching this and you don't have deep set eyes, you just have, nice eyes with a lot of lid space, and you can run this through the crease of your eye. But for those of you who are watching who have eyes similar to mine, put the color right up here on the brow bone rather than in the crease, because if you put it in the crease, it's going to make your eyes look a little more recessed, and when your eyes are open you really won't be able to see any of the color at all. So because this is more of like a classic pin-up type look, we're not going to go real heavy with the eyes because obviously we're going to go heavy on the lips. I'm just going to kind of blend that out a little bit. And once you have the color the way you want it, once you have it set the way you want it, because we've already put the Brulee down, and if Brulee is, here I'll show you quickly, is this off-white color right here. We're going to go over that with a slightly more shimmery color, and if you have Reflex Pearl from MAC, that would work perfect. I don't have that one, so I'm going to use this color here, which is a white with a little bit of a shimmer to it, and I'm going to use my flat brush, and I'm going to just pat this down here just to add a little bit of a shimmer, but I don't want too much, because remember, the main emphasis of this look is going to be on the lips. And I was looking at pictures of Elizabeth Taylor and I came across this really pretty look. Very thick eyebrows, light on the eyes, and she does have black liner on, but it doesn't do the traditional flick at the corner. What I really liked about this look was the pink on the cheeks and the pink lipstick. It was super pretty. Okay, so once you have placed down that color, the more white frosty, like I said, if you have Reflex Pearl, that would work out nicely too. I just don't happen to have that color. What we're going to do next is I'm just going to use a pencil, a black pencil. I'm not going to use a gel liner today. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and line my upper lash line, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I've put my black eyeliner down, and you can see that I've not flicked it out. I've just somewhat made it a little bit thicker here and the line thinner as it gets to the inside of my eye, which you guys have probably seen and heard a million times, but it works. So what I'm going to do now is curl my lashes, and I'm going to apply some false eyelashes, and nothing crazy, just kind of natural lashes, but just enough to thicken my, make my eyelashes look a little bit thicker. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have applied my mascara and some false eyelashes, and I didn't apply a full strip of lashes. I just took a pair of false eyelashes, cut them in half, and just applied them to the outer corners here to kind of elongate the eye. What I'm going to do now is use this MAC chromographic pencil. It's NW25/NC30, and it's their new multi-use pencil, and it's a flesh tone. And I'm just going to apply that to my lower waterline. Okay, I've placed the the chromographic pencil along the lower waterline, and I forgot to tell you that I put mascara on the lower lashes, but I just kind of kept it into the center area here. What I'm going to do now is put some blush on, and I'm going to use this blush from Hard Candy. It's called Living Doll, and it's very pink. And the color that I saw that she had on her cheeks was really a very pink color, but it was also very pretty too. So what I'm going to do is just apply that right along this area here. Okay, what I'm going to do now is the lip part of the video, and as you can see, my cheeks are quite pink, but in the picture her cheeks were very, very pink. So I'm going to go ahead and use that chromographic pencil. Again, it's a multi-use, so you can use it on your face, lips, eyes, whatever. And I'm going to go ahead and line my lips with that and spread it around with my finger to not only take out the color of my lips, but to also use it as a base. Okay, so I went ahead and filled in my lips, and as you can see, that took out a lot of the color here. And I'm also using it as a base. I'm going to go over my lips with this MAC lip liner in the shade, well, it's called Whirl. And I'm going to line my lips and fill them in with this, and I'll be right back. What I'm doing now is using this other lip pencil from NYX. It's called Fuchsia, and the number is 816. And I very lightly lined my lips and just filled in along the borders of my lips. Okay, what I'm doing now is taking this lipstick in N01B. This is from Wet n Wild, and it's a matte pink. And just placing that along the inside of my lip. Now typically their lips were more of a matte shade then, so you could leave it like this, but I'm going to add just a little bit of a gloss to it because her lips didn't look, in the picture they didn't look completely matte. So I'm going to add a little bit of a gloss, and I got fuchsia on my teeth. I'm going to try this color first. I'll be right back. Okay guys, that last lip gloss color was not working for me at all. So I decided to go ahead and use my MAC lip gloss in pop mode. So here we have the finished look. I like it. I think it's pretty easy and simple, and it is kind of like a typical pinup look, but when I saw the picture of Elizabeth Taylor, it was pinup, but it wasn't like the typical red, bright lips, and it was kind of kept like a romantic type look with the pink cheeks and the pink lips. So I hope you guys like this. I hope you think it's a little bit helpful, so let me know what you think. Have a great day. Bye.